Kuresoi North Sub-County. Na pale Kwege kwa ushirikiano na polisi na wazee ya mitaa tuliweza kumaliza chang'aa. Lakini katika hiyo area yangu wines and spirit ni mingi sana. Nilikuwa naomba kabisa kama kuna uwezekano ya kupunguza, kuwe na limitation kwa hao watu ambao wanapewa license, kwa sababu vijana wanalewa ovyo ovyo. Mimi pia ni mchungaji. Nikitoka kanisani Jumapili moja nilipata mzee moja amelala kando ya barabara. Nikakimbia mbio dukani kununua maziwa ili asikufe, kwa sababu nilijua akikufa kazi imekwisha. Kwa hivyo naomba tusaidiwe sana mahali pale. Jambo la pili napoongezea ni ya kwamba nashukuru sana kwa hii jukwaa la usalama, inahusiana na mambo ya peace. Tangu wa president atoe ile directive tutangaze amani. Nimekuwa nikitangaza amani kabisa, na najua machifu wenzangu tumekuwa tukifanya sote kwa bidii, kwa sababu tunapenda Kenya. Kenya yetu ni kubwa kushinda mtu binafsi. Kwa hivyo kama mchungaji pia ningependa tu kuomba ya kwamba ndiposa taifa letu liachieve ile 100% peace. Tangia 2004 Mungu ametuma prophet wake Kenya, Prophet Dr. David Edward Owuor. Ninaomba Her Excellency na wa CS fikishia rais wetu ujumbe pia apate kufika mahali pale kwa ile maombi ya kitaifa, na nchi yetu itapata amani tele tele. Tunashukuru rais anapenda wachungaji, ndiposa nimeona ni vyema niseme hivyo. Asante sana our CS kwa kufika mahali hapa. Mbarikiwe sana.
Wale mmepiga makofi nyinyi members ya hiyo kanisa. Yeah, very good. Asante chief, asante sana.
Our CS, the Honorable Murkomen, our Governor, Madam Kicheko, our MPs from Nakuru County, and all the leaders present. My name is Patrick Osoro, and I come from Gilgil. I got a few things to highlight. Yes, yes, sir.
For the people who have remained to Zirudie, everything new.
Thank you, sir. My colleagues have talked about illicit brew. When there is a lot of illicit brew in your location or sub-location, everyone will be on your neck. The DC will be on your neck. The CC will be on your neck. But when you work hard and finish, nobody gives you a commendation. Isn't it fair that when you have worked so hard and there is no more illicit brew, at least you get a letter in your file saying you have done a good job? That will be good. It's a morale booster. On the issue of motorbikes, me have a completely different idea. A 50-year-old chief, you give him a bike every day, you are only shortening his life. Is it possible that the chiefs can be given a kitty, the government can come up with a kitty, where at least you're given 200,000 from the government, because even the motorbikes, we maintain them ourselves. There is no government cent. So that we get 200,000, you get a car, so that you run around as the government of the Republic of Kenya. Thank you. On job groups, I came in when I was 45 years, and I had about 10 years to work. Then it increased to 60. Now, if you start on job group F as an assistant chief, because I'm one, if you start on job group F, you work for 15 years. If you stagnate somewhere there in the middle, you will go home with a pension of 10,000. You can imagine a retired chief walking bare feet because he can't afford a pair of shoes. Can it be possible so that we come up with at least that job group should come up as the starting job group should be improved? not like it was in F when it was 2000, E when it was 2001. Today, 2025, it should be at least in G, so that the assistant chief starts in job group G, and then you move up. Again, because there are chiefs who have been employed when they are 20 years, if you work for from 20 years to 60 years, and you are an assistant chief, you're gonna be a problem. Because the job group ends in K, and there is nothing else you'll get after that. But for the graduate chiefs, because we have seen, we have several here. In other professions, in the teaching profession, in the police service, like my classmates in the university, today they are chief inspectors of police. Assistant chief, I'm still assistant chief. Why don't we have the Ministry of Interior and National Administration also reciprocating? Because I can be an assistant chief, but I'm not in job group G. I'm in job group M. And I will work very well. Because an educated chief is a resource for this country. So that many more chiefs will go to school, not only to improve, to become a DO, but to improve your working relationship with the people of Kenya. It's a big resource. There is something we talked about, liquor licensing. Your Honor, we have a big problem in liquor licensing. Liquor licensing is under the county government of Nakuru. But everybody expects the chief to make sure those who are licensed are doing the right thing. Then I'm only suggesting, if it's possible, we can have the chief in that committee, the liquor licensing committee. So that in all fairness, you have known the processes that were taken, you know who was licensed, so that whoever comes in the middle, you know this was not in the list of liquor licensing applications. So that we can do a better job in the liquor licensing field if we have a chief on board. Your Honor, you can imagine an assistant chief or DO or the ACC arrested somebody. You took the changa to the police station, and then the judge says, enda fanya government chemist tujue kama ni changa ama si changa. Kweli hiyo mtu ya kupika hiyo changa akirudi, chief hawezi ongea, because anajua hapo amekufix penye huwezi kumtoa. Tunaomba hivi waziri, sababu wewe pia ni wakili, muangalie hii mambo pale kotini, tusiwe tunawekewa mzigo ya kutipisisha chenye sisi hatuwezi, lakini tusaidiwe ili kuhakikisha kwamba mwenye amebeba changa yake anashtakiwa na anaandikiwa mashtaka inayofaa ili tuweze kumaliza hiki. Asante. Hiyo ingine waziri, ukikuja pale kwa mashemeji, ukikuja nyumbani kwa mashemeji tutakwambia hiyo ingine. Karibu sana. Thank you.
Mheshimiwa Waziri,
in this liquor licensing committee, is the DCC a member? Yeah, DCC a member. So ACC, then so DCC is representing all of you because it's done at the sub-county level. DCC is representing. So maybe we need to think, because we don't have a location board. Is there a location board? No, we just need to think that the county legislation should say the liquor licensing committee in the sub-county should consult, before making a decision, should consult the chiefs at the locational level. Yeah. I know where the problem is. The DCC is not a resident of this area, okay? And he's sitting over board making the decision. So, mpira iko kwenu DCCs, even without the law, consult the chiefs before you make that decision, so that then we can be doing the law as we progress. Of course, you are not chairing. Are you chairing? No, you are not chairing. But you must, in the board, say, before we make this decision, I need to consult our chief to tell us in that location how many wines and spirit shops are there and whether they are complying with the law. So to start with.
Thank you, Waziri. I think there is a disconnect there. Let me put it clear. Kuna kuwaga na consultations. Now whenever we send recommendations kwamba this bus should not be given because iko na issues hii na hii na hii, the officers of the governor unakuta wame license already. That's the problem. Waziri, mimi niko na kitu tofauti sababu tumesema ni jukwaa la usalama.